Good morning and happy Thursday. It's a gorgeous, cool, crisp fall morning here. We had our very first frost this morning. So that signals to me that fall is really here now, and I'm really enjoying the cooler weather and the sunshine today. Yesterday we had an interesting afternoon as the power company came out to work on a tree that was across the line. They cut it down and took care of it and then left it in the middle of my road. So if you follow along on some of the posts I put on Facebook, we had a nice little mess to clean up yesterday afternoon. But the boys have really learned to roll with the punches on that, and after a few hours of thinking maybe they would come out with a wood chipper, they just decided to go work on it themselves and get it pushed out of the way so we could use our road again. So I like that my children have seen us go through some difficult things and how you respond to it. And I didn't even have to ask them to go out and take care of that. They just did it. So I know that I'm very blessed with hardworking boys, and they knew we needed to get out last night to go to church. Your zone mission today is going to be one that some of you are not going to like very much. I want you to declutter a little bit in your closet. You can choose anywhere you want to work in your closet, whether it's a shelf, the hanging clothes, stuff on the floor. Doesn't really matter, but I want you to spend 5 to 15 minutes decluttering in there. Pull out those summer clothes you didn't wear that you thought you would wear. Pull out the fall and winter things that you didn't wear last year and decide, are you going to wear them this year? Someone told me this week she was going through her closet and she was looking at a sweater that she didn't like very much, and she was trying to decide if it looked any better on her backwards. I told her if she was that unhappy with it, she just needed to give that sweater away and move on. If she doesn't have a sweater, get another one. But if you have clothes that make you that unhappy that you try to think of a different way to wear it just to keep it in your closet, it's time to let it go. Good morning, Tammy. How are you today? If you have an overabundance of things in the floor of your closet, work on that. Choose that as your focus today. Or if the things up on the shelf tend to fall down on your head, it's a good time to take care of that. So pick the one area in your closet that looks like it needs the most attention, and just set that timer, turn on a little bit of music, and you can do it. For our holiday mission, we're going to start looking at our baking needs for the holidays. We will be here at Thanksgiving before you know it. And if you've ever shopped in the grocery store the week of Thanksgiving, you know that that is not the most fun you can ever have grocery shopping. So start looking at that menu plan now. What are you going to fix for Thanksgiving? Add those baking items to your grocery list. Go ahead and start thinking about things you're going to make during the holidays, during December. You may have cookie exchanges coming up. Your kids may need to take snacks for different events. You may have some holiday parties yourself. So start thinking about baking items that you're going to need. The grocery stores already have them. Buy them a little at a time each week, and it won't make your grocery bill go up significantly the week of a holiday. And it'll also keep you from having to go out and buy that one more thing and deal with crowds. Tammy, I'm doing good. Thank you. It's been a challenging week, but I've seen so many blessings and good things come from it. I've seen communities pull together and help each other. We have power companies from all over the state who have come into our area to help with removal and getting power turned back on so that everybody has their power back. It's just been amazing to see that whenever you think of how people complain and whine all the time. So seeing that community spirit and people pitching in to help each other has been a real blessing. I'm going to also look at my grocery list for this weekend. We have a harvest festival at church on Sunday, which means we're going to eat at church. So I'm going to take a look at my favorite menu items and see what recipes I really like to fix, and pick a couple of those to fix and take for Sunday. I enjoy having those events, and the timing is really good as we're not really involved in getting ready for a holiday right now. I have some time to think about what I might want to bake this weekend. So start looking at that list. If you've not downloaded the Fly Ladies Control Journal for the holidays, there's a whole menu planning section. There's a place for you to make notes to yourself about different recipes that you want to make. You may have grandmother's recipe or your mom's recipe that you want to make. So go ahead and start looking now for those ingredients. I bought some pumpkin spice chips from Nestle Toll House, and I'm going to make some oatmeal cookies using those. It sounds yummy, so I'll let you know how that one turns out. But I think that's a nice fall sounding thing to do. And you know, pumpkin spice is put in everything these days. So I thought I would make some pumpkin spice oatmeal cookies and probably toss in a few oatmeal walnuts into the oatmeal too for a little bit of crunch. So I'll put a picture up later today if I get those done this morning. I think that's a good way to do a little bit of school. We can read, we can do some math, and we can have cookies for snack. So I think that covers several topics there, and the boys like to eat anyway. So tell me how you've done with your decluttering. I had a few people post back yesterday and let me know they are decluttering paper a little at a time. So be sure you're trying to do that very consistently. You will see a difference if you're consistent. I appreciated the question yesterday about doing routines with little ones. So my blog post this morning was geared toward those of you who have little ones and you're trying to get a routine. I know it's hectic and it's really hard if you've got several small children to get them channeled and corralled going the direction you want to go. So start working on your before bed routine. If you don't have a good one established, little children love routines. So start working on the before bed routine. That gets you ready for the next morning, and that'll help you get that started out smoother. If you have questions or comments, please post them. I love having them. It helps me know what to talk about on these videos. It helps me know what to write about in my blog. And it helps me just to be encouraged that you guys are listening and joining in. Use your fun music today and declutter in that closet and start working on that baking list. Have a fantastic day. I am looking forward to seeing the sunshine and hearing the birds sing today. So find that small blessing in life today and let me know what that is for you. I'll talk to you in the morning.